You're listening to WTIM, your information station. It's time now for your expanded local news. Taylorville City Council met on Monday evening. All aldermen were present except for Chris Skoltedy. The council's first order of business was to honor Mila Gregory. Gregory is a NASCAR youth racing champion. She races on the dirt tour to race quarter midget drivers across the country, and she just secured her first dirt championship. Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry honored her at last night's meeting.
Tonight we honor a young lady. Her name is Mila Gregory. Mila Gregory has raced quarter midgets for the United States Auto Club and NASCAR Youth Series since she was 7 years old. Starting out, she focused on races at the local and regional levels throughout the Midwest. Now 13 years old, Mila's primary focus the last few years has been on the NASCAR Youth Series Dirt National Tour, which consists of traveling across the country to face the best quarter midget drivers in the United States. This year, Mila captured her first national championship. She is the 2025 NASCAR Youth Series Light 160 Dirt National Champion.
Several motions concerning ordinance passed including a handicap parking space for the U.S. Postal Services building, residency requirements for the city, a motion to approve the request for the city to acquire city-owned property in the industrial park that passed 5-2 with Alderman Megan Bryant and Kathy Driscoll the lone no votes, and a motion to approve the special events permit on Saturday, October 4th for the VFW was approved. The council would go on to approve selling several police vehicles. A motion concerning the city to direct the city attorney to prepare an ordinance to sell the expired tasers and protective equipment to officers for other employment met heavy discussion. Mayor Berry said he was absolutely opposed to it because he wanted his officers safe at all times.
I just got to say, I think it's ridiculous that we're selling this. I was at a softball game Saturday morning, and a grandpa bought a little kid a bag of chips. And the kid said, "Mommy, you hold this." And the mom looked at the chips and said, "Well, it's expired." The chips were expired. So she took it back. She wasn't going to let her kid eat it. And we're expecting our policemen to wear an expired vest and also an expired taser. That's ridiculous. We want to keep them safe as we can, and we want to give them the best equipment we can. It doesn't matter to anyone. That vest is good for 5 years, where if you wear it 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, or if you wear it 3 days a year, an hour a day. When that vest is expired by law, it's no longer any good. It will not protect the guy. Same way with the tasers. The ones that we're getting back, they're no longer useful. They will not work.
The question, of course, is whether there would be liability if something happens to an officer and whether the officers are safe. Because if an officer got hurt at a secondary job, the council was concerned about the city losing out on money and on time. After a lengthy discussion, the council voted against selling the tasers and equipment. The motion failed 5-2 with only Alderman Doug Brown abstaining and Megan Bryant and Kathy Driscoll voting yes to the sale. Under Lake Airport, a motion concerning a project plumbing passed 7-0. A motion concerning taxiway A Phase 2 was tabled, and a motion for replacing the door hanger passed 6-1 with Alderman Steve Dorchinez voting no. The mayor again reiterated that Christian County is currently under a burn ban during his public comments.
Mayor updates. We're currently under a no burn ban for our fire department. This burn ban now includes all of Christian County. Thank you, Matthew, for keeping us safe. Football season has started. Congratulations to the Taylorville Junior Football League on a successful season, and thank you to the gentlemen that volunteered to coach our youth. Congratulations to the Taylorville cross country team on their recent success, and also to our fall sports teams on their success with school football, volleyball, soccer, golf, and tennis. Congratulations to St. Mary's Fiesta on a very successful event. The fish and chicken were outstanding, and the music was awesome. Road work continues around Taylorville Food Center, Memorial School, and St. Mary's School. With their completion, we will start the West Main Cross Street project, along with our project at the Lake Marina. Thank you very much.
The next city council meeting is set for October 6th. of 2025. The Christian County Sheriff's Office is investigating a burglary at the Mowequa Golf Course after deputies were called to the business in the early morning hours of Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Authorities say the break-in triggered a burglary alarm that prompted a rapid response. By the time deputies arrived, they found the business had already sustained significant damage and theft. Glass from a shattered door limited the entrance, and items had been scattered across the property. According to investigators, surveillance cameras recorded the suspect in the act. The footage shows the individual entering the business wearing a brown flannel coat over a red shirt, with black pants cuffed at the ankle, black Nike shoes, a gray and black hat, and a black face covering. Deputies reported that the suspect used a sledgehammer and a crowbar to force entry into the building. The suspect is described as a male standing between 5 feet 8 inches and 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing roughly 170 pounds. The stolen property, including merchandise and cash, has been valued at $10,158.85, marking a significant financial loss for the golf course. Authorities say the investigation is ongoing and they are asking for the public's assistance in identifying the suspect. The Christian County Sheriff's Office emphasized the importance of community involvement in solving crimes such as this one, noting that even small details provided by residents could make a difference. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact Christian County Crime Stoppers. The program allows tipsters to remain completely anonymous and offers cash rewards of up to $1,000 for information that leads to an arrest. The CCSO has not released additional details yet, but confirmed that deputies continue to review evidence and follow up on leads in hopes of bringing the suspect into custody. This will conclude the first portion of your expanded local news, and it's brought to you by First National Bank of Taylorville.
I'm James Kirk, Vice President at First National Bank in Taylorville. I get it. Switching banks sounds like a chore, but we make it easy. I've helped people and businesses move their accounts with less hassle than they've expected and more personal service than they've ever gotten before. We've been here for nearly 70 years, a true community bank that's not going anywhere. If you're ready to make a change, we're ready to help. First National Bank in Taylorville, first every time for nearly 70 years. Member FDIC.
Taylorville schools are doing their part to help students prepare for the next phase in their lives and careers. This fall, students will have the chance to explore potential career paths as well as universities, trade schools, and military branches. A career exploration day is scheduled for Wednesday, October 29th. The next day, a college fair will take place at the THS gym from 6 to 7:30 p.m. These events will help students make informed decisions regarding their educational and professional careers. Kayla Archibald and Jeb Odom are involved in the organization of these events. They say the college fair will include helpful presentations on the college application and financing processes, but the experience for students is otherwise unstructured.
Nope. So this is an open floor. We kind of have them all around the gym. So you can, if you have an eye that you want to go and see, I'm going to throw out SIU. You can beeline there and talk to them, and you can kind of walk around and see everybody else. But there's no specific time slot besides the 6 to 7:30.
6 to 7:30, and I can bounce around.
I believe we did have two different presentations for FAFSA. We had an early session and a late session for kiddos that want to come a little bit later in the night for whatever reason. So, but yeah, I mean, a lot of kids come in with a kind of a set plan of who they want to go see, and they visit those booths, and hopefully something else catches their eye. So,
in addition to universities, representatives from other post-secondary institutions will be on hand for students to talk to. They include multiple branches of the military, along with several trade schools.
We're hoping, we definitely know that the Navy and the Army are going to be there. We're in contact with Marines and Air Force to make sure that they're there. And Air Force usually brings Space Force as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love to have them there, and we're just kind of waiting to hear back.
And the military is usually pretty well represented during our lunch hours. They come every other week to send a representative to be and a recruiter. So
yeah.
Okay, did not know that part of it. Same with the trade schools. Then are we? You mentioned we'd like to have 40 plus. What are some of those trade schools or opportunities that'll be on hand?
I believe we have MTI that's going to be there. Again, I could check our spreadsheet on them, but we also have the reps that come in, and we actively have trade schools coming in to talk to our students. And the seniors and juniors can, when the reps sign up, we send a Google form to them, and they can sign up and come and talk to them on a one-on-one basis as well, not just at the college fair.
As of the writing of this story, just over 20 institutions are registered to be at the fair. Archibald and Odom are also preparing the Career Exploration Day set for October 29th. They say that this excursion is just part of their wider initiative to instill career readiness in their students.
We've got a couple opportunities.
Mhm.
All 4 of our counselors, we sit down with the students, and we have
Future planning.
And then in freshman seminar, they have a chance to do some college and career readiness type stuff. And then this year, we're going to offer a career exploration day on October 29th, where the kids are going to have a chance to pick 3 possible careers and go to different presentations on those 3 careers. So we're doing our best at a very young age with these kiddos to start getting on a plan to be an adult, because it happens pretty fast.
You mentioned October 29th. Was that kind of a thought that, hey, let's get it even just a day before said career fair when it comes to exploring different career paths?
It helps that the 29th is a 1:00 day, so the kids can take advantage of that. The shorter class periods, we can have the speakers for that. And then October 30th is parent teacher conferences. So it helps parents. They're already in the building for, the college fair.
The work the counselors do at Taylorville High School has done its part in guiding students to success after graduation. Data from the class of 2025 shows students pursued a diverse set of paths after receiving their diplomas.
Yeah, so we just got done talking about college fair, and when I went down and looked at the numbers, we had 39 kiddos that went straight into the workforce and got really well-paying jobs. 16 went in the military. We had 11 kids go straight into trade schools. 54 went to community colleges, and 56 went to four-year universities. So it kind of speaks on the variety of offerings that Taylorville High School has with CEO, FFA, all those kiddos that want to go into different areas. And then when they finally made those career choices, we've got 5 major pathways that the kids can choose from. And all of our kids are accounted for as they make the step from being a teenager into young adulthood. So we're pretty proud about that.
More information on Taylorville High School is available at ths.tcusd.org. Kayla Archibald and Jeb Odom appeared as guests on the WTIM Morning Show as part of our monthly Taylorville Schools Good News segment. Christian County CEO again made their rounds within the community for some of their business visits of the school year. CEO students stopped by the Hart Media Group to sit behind the microphones and learn about business operations. Caitlin Foster, Autumn Hobbs, Ella Reese, and Ella Davis, students of this year's program, tell about their senior years and involvement in other sports and clubs.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Foster. I'm a senior at South Fork High School, and I'm in the Christian County CEO program, and I play volleyball, basketball, and cheer.
I'm Ella Davis. I'm in the CEO Christian County program. I go to Taylorville High School, and I am also in Key Club.
In Key Club. For you, Ella?
I am not. Hello, I'm Ella Reese. I am a part of the Christian County CEO. I am a senior at Taylorville High School, and some other extracurricular activities I am in are softball and FFA and student council.
Okay, loaded schedule.
Hi, I'm Autumn, a senior at South Fork High School, and I am a student in the CEO program, and I play basketball.
The 4 share what they have enjoyed most so far in their time with Christian County CEO.
I have liked touring businesses a lot, like all that kind of stuff, because we went out just recently to the Christian County Mental Health, and I didn't know it was really out there, but going out there showed me what was out there, and I just really enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed the guest speakers a lot, and then the tours. With touring the Christian County Mental Health, it kind of brought awareness to things that I didn't know about the community. I had no idea that was there. So.
That it even existed. So then going to it is okay, this is a real thing. For you, Ella?
I really enjoyed the guest speakers. We got to talk to Adam Vokes and Billy Williams, and then the health department yesterday, and that was really interesting considering I want to do a food-based business. So those were probably my favorites.
My favorite thing has been the tours, because I drive past the places we've been to, and I never knew what was inside, going on inside. And so that's really cool to me.
Reese, Davis, and Hobbs, as well as Foster, detail why they made the decision to join the CEO program.
I joined CEO to maybe see the more entrepreneurial side of things, and I also did it to become a better leader and maybe help me in college.
I joined CEO to get more confident and to learn about, or maybe like connect with other students that have the same interests.
Okay.
I joined CEO to learn how to like navigate and run a successful business and learn, I guess, like future advice or yeah.
I joined CEO because I heard great things about it from past students, and I needed it to help me be more comfortable talking to people and then learn business skills.
It's still early in their process, but all four are just starting to work on plans for their upcoming businesses.
I don't exactly know what I want to do yet. I'm like trying to figure out step by step like exactly what to do. But I definitely want to like maybe create something handmade or like food in that like area.
Okay.
I don't exactly know what I want to do either, but I've kind of looked into the process of what it will take to run a food-based business.
Okay.
So.
I have wanted to do a like charcuterie board and then like the paper banners, but I'm trying to get my license from the health department right now. So that's kind of been a process.
Okay.
I don't know all the details yet, but I want to do something with graphic design for my business.
Find out more about the Christian County CEO program by visiting christiancountyceo.com. Ella Reese, Ella Davis, Caitlin Foster, and Autumn Hobbs appeared as guests on the WTIM morning show. This will conclude the second portion of your expanded local news. Moving now to obituaries, which can be found at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com and are brought to you by Sutton Memorial Home. This is Chad Sparks.
When a loved one passes, grieving family members and friends often are confronted with dozens of decisions about the funeral arrangements. Sutton Memorial Homes in Taylorville and Nokomis have been helping families in the area for over 55 years with these often difficult decisions. They offer pre-planning, traditional funerals, and cremation. Austin and the staff at Sutton Memorial Homes' goal is to make your family's transition easier in their time of need. Sutton Memorial Homes, where caring is what they do best.
95-year-old Helen Covington of Stonington died on September 14th. Visitation is September 19th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. Funeral service will be September 19th at 11 a.m. at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. Burial will be at Old Stonington Cemetery. Funeral arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. 91-year-old Geraldine Lucille, or Jerry Gordon, of Taylorville, died on September 11th. Visitation is September 20th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at St. Mary's Catholic Church in Taylorville. A memorial mass will be on September 20th at 11 a.m. at St. Mary's Catholic Church in Taylorville. Interment will be at Old Stonington Cemetery. Funeral arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and cremation services in Taylorville. Paula J. Koonsman of Shelbyville, formerly of Warrensburg, will have a celebration of life being planned for her for October 12th of 2025. Funeral arrangements are being handled by Howe and Yankee Funeral Home in Shelbyville. And 58-year-old Randall or Randy Lee Pertalar of Peoria, formerly of Taylorville, died on August 21st. Memorial visitation is September 20th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. Memorial service will be September 20th at 11 a.m. at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. Interment will be at Glenhaven Memorial Gardens. Funeral arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. A quick look at the weather here. Currently 58 degrees this morning, on our way to a high of 92. It'll be mostly clear with a low around 59 this evening. As for Wednesday, sunny with a high near 91 as we make our way into Wednesday night. Again, clear, a low of 60. Thursday continues with the warmer temperatures. Thursday, sunny with a high near 92. And that night, a low of 63. Beautiful weekend, maybe. We'll just have to wait and find out. Get details on these and other local news stories at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com or you can hear them every hour on WTIM. WTIM is your only local news radio.